Hi everyone. So you had a little bit of trouble answering some of the questions in this activity. This video is being created to help you with that. All right. So question. Oh, and to help, I want to highlight the questions as I'm talking so you can fast forward or rewind. So question one here. Uh, if you had difficulty with this, it's when it seems like you still had to read this first page up here. Seems like the people who had trouble with this question just got started right here. All right. Question two is by far the question that was missed the most. Again, for these activities, you don't need to do any outside research, and if you do, you need to cite it. Uh, that being said, the question was referring to uh, the terms as they're used on page one up here. Uh, Question three, what changes were made to the 1974 Constitution? Most of us got it. For those of you who missed it, uh, you didn't read, it looked like you missed you just looked for 1974. You need to read um, what happened before that year is mentioned in the text. And how did this make Serbians feel? Uh, Again, if you read this paragraph in its entirety, it should stand out there. Okay. Question four, what was Slobodan Milosevic repeatedly accused of? You know, lost my. It comes from this first paragraph up here. Right. As far as the second part, why was this accusation so seriously? It also comes from this paragraph above. Question five, what happened in 1992? How does this impact the unity? Uh, Read through here to get how did this impact the unity, uh, and take a creative step in answering that one. There didn't seem to be any issues with these three questions as long as you know, wrote three things that you saw, something that you thought about, and write in a question you saw from this video. Uh, in the human rights abuses, the only people who lost points were for folks who forgot to put X's as to which articles were violated in Bosnia. Again, click on this link. It'll and when you do, I don't think you need to read it in its entirety. But if you skim over, you'll come upon the violations. Question 10. What brought the genocide to the end or lessened the conflict of the intensity? We click on this. The answer for this one is in the first two paragraphs here. And as for question 11, how did the international community, other countries, so not the United States, the United Nations, international, react to the conflict? Did act, if they did act, if so, how? If not, why not? You need to fill out the parts. And again, when you go to the link there, you can see some examples in these bottom two paragraphs. Uh, I hope that helps. And as always, please email whenever you have any questions. That is all for now. Take care.